Right then, this is a quick walk around video. This is for our Nissan Qashqai, and it's the 1.2, and I'm not sure whether it's Acenta or Acenta, but it's one of either of those two. 63 plates, as you can see, and I think from memory it's about 47,000, but I will show the odometer when we get inside the car. But very, very clean car indeed. Lights and lenses completely clear and intact. Front of the car, very, very clean. So parking sensors front and rear, as well as rear camera. This one also has the panoramic roof, sat nav fitted as well. So I think it's the Acenta Plus or Premium or something they call it these days. Panel works absolutely crisp down the near side of the vehicle there. Bird dropping on the headlamp, I do apologise. Near side front alloy, that's the one that takes all the bashing, but there's nothing at all. It's absolutely as clean as a whistle. And then coming down the remaining panel work on this near side, very, very, very clean. Near side rear alloy, absolutely unmarked again. Around the back of the car, no sort of immediate marks. A couple of tiny little entry marks, but nothing that merits a mention really. And then drive side of the vehicle, offside, again very, very clean. I did see one tiny little indentation, so I will show you because that's the whole point of doing these videos. Offside rear alloy, absolutely unmarked. Remaining panel looks lovely. I'm just going to come to the driver's door because it's just a little car parking dink, and it really is very, very small indeed. Just there. You could get it pulled out, but as I said, the point of videos is to pick up any marks, no matter how small. And that's pretty much all I can find on this one. And then offside front alloy, absolutely as clean as a whistle, but the car's in lovely condition. Coming into the boot area, good sized boots on the cars here, 60/40 folding rear seats there, and you also get these extra little sort of cubby holes underneath there as well, so that's lots of lovely sort of storage space in there. Coming to the back of the car now, again all very, very clean and tidy. Plenty of legroom in the back as well. They really are very good in the back. And that front seat's set for me, and I'm over 6 foot tall, so it is very, very clean indeed. Front passenger door card, as with all the others, very, very clean and tidy. Footwell area is lovely on the front passenger side here as well. And the front passenger seat, not been given a lot of use in all honesty. Onto the driver's side now. Again, all nice and clean and tidy in the footwell areas. Driver's seat again, very, very good indeed. And then if you look up above, you can see that lovely big panoramic roof, one piece. Obviously the electric blind shuts it over as well. So sat inside the car, engine's running through the section so you can see the dashboard illuminated. Just before I start, and just to show you, owner's manual pack and lock and wheel nut key are both here and present with the car. The dashboard effectively looks like new, it really does. It's lovely and clean. As you see there, sat nav working absolutely perfectly. I'll pop the car into reverse. You've got that lovely clear gridded parking camera as well, all working exactly as it should. But it is in very, very nice condition in here. Come across the main dashboard, and then if I pan in there for you, hopefully you can see 46,934 miles. But it is very, very clean and tidy in here. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for Nissan Qashqai, and it's registered CF63NUE, and mileage at the start of the road test is 46,934 miles. The reason for doing the road test is very simple indeed. It's to give you opportunity to see the car in operation, and obviously let you know of any issues that might be about the car before setting off to see us. We are very well aware that, you know, for lots of people who are coming to see us, they may be travelling quite some distance, and for us it just gives us that opportunity to let you know of any problems that may or may not be on the vehicle before you come to us. Road test is also done on these lovely quiet country roads very close to our premises, so hopefully be representative of what you feel yourself if offered a test drive on the car. So come to the car itself, The car's just been serviced, by the way. It's got a long MOT as well. It drives absolutely beautifully, to be fair to it. Engine starts, first push of the button, of course, it's push button start on the car. It's very, very smooth and quiet, the engine. There's no warning lights on the dashboard relating to the engine. I've just got to do the tyre pressures on the, because it's got one with slightly low tyre pressure on the front, which is actually going into the workshops for the pre-delivery inspection part of the service once I finish this video, so that'll be attended to. But the engine itself pulls beautifully, very flexible, as I said, very quiet in operation, and of course the advantage of them is they're very, very fuel efficient indeed. Engine then feeds through clutch into gearbox. Clutch on the car is lovely, smooth in actuation. Bike point is exactly where it should be on the pedal travel as well, so all in good order there. Obviously 6-speed gearbox on these later cars. Gear change itself is really very nice indeed. It's short and throw. It's got a slightly nice weighty feel to it, but it's very accurate as well. It's very typical of the breed, to be honest with you. But all the gears engage absolutely perfectly. The synchro mesh feels really nice. That whole feel of it feels much as it was when it was new, in all honesty. So all in very, very fine order there indeed. Steering on the car, which has always been a strong point of the Nissan Qashqai's, this one's no different. It's got a nice weighting to it. It's not over light, which I loathe on some cars. It's obviously going to be an electric power steering system. They pretty much all are these days. Well, they'll probably be proved wrong on that, but by and large, that's what you find on modern cars. It makes them devoid of feel. But this is just a very, very nice power steering setup. It's light enough to be easy to manoeuvre. It's got enough weight to it to be feel nice and secure on the road. Also, I can't feel any wear in it at all. It feels absolutely rock solid. Track's absolutely bullet straight, and there's absolutely no vibrations at all coming back through the steering wheel at this speed or any speed up to the legal limit. Chassis of the vehicle, by the way, again, Nissan have done a lovely job on these. They ride very, very comfortably indeed. Yet they don't flounder through the corners. It's one of the more dynamic cars actually in its class. It's very nice to hustle along if you want to. As I said, its ability to absorb imperfections in the road is really, really impressive, which is why they're such good family cars, in all honesty. What I'm looking for on road test fundamentally is just any signs of mechanical wear in the suspension of the vehicle. What you normally find, if there's anything at all, sort of when you hit a bump, you tend to hear other noises sort of resonating through. They're normally quite innocent things, just like little drop links, which are quite cheap and easy to replace. Occasionally more sinister stuff, springs, shock absorbers, major joints, but there's nothing on this car at all. It's very, very smooth indeed, and there's none of those noises that I was referring to. Brakes on the car, you've got a really lovely solid brake pedal on the car. Again, I did it at a higher speed earlier on. Unfortunately, I can't do it behind the bus in front, but when I hit the brake at speed, there's no kind of pulsing or resonating coming through the brake pedal at all, which suggests discs and pads are all in very, very good order indeed. And it also pulls the car up nice and straight and true. It doesn't sort of pull hard left or right under heavy braking, so all in absolutely perfect working order there. Looking around inside the car, it's in very, very nice condition in here. Lovely dashboards, very, very simple, which is why I like them. I'm a pretty simple soul. I mean, all working very nicely as well. Sat nav, as you can see there, but all switch gears really nice, very typically Japanese. It just got that lovely kind of click actuation to it. Very, very high quality indeed. Dashboard itself is a joy because it's just so simple. Big rev counter and speedo, all very symmetrical. Temperature gauge running at just over 1/3, which is where it should be on one of these cars, by the way. So all in, all spot on there. You got your warning system there, which you heard beeping with a pedestrian in front. So timing was perfect because that's all working exactly as it should as well. But a very, very nice car indeed. As I said at the start of the video, the point of them is to pick up any issues, apart from needing to put some air in one of the tyres, which I was going to be doing as part of the pre-delivery inspection anyway. There's nothing them to report back. It drives absolutely beautifully, this car. Having said that, I forgot, you've got any questions about the car, then obviously don't hesitate, do give us a call.